You have power over your mind, not over external events. Realize this, and you will find power. How often hasty words made things worse. Keeping silent can protect you from false accusations. Refusing to comment, the teacher let the tension subside. In the absence of new evidence, the truth became his defender. This shows a Stoic belief in focusing on what you can control, like your reaction, rather than worrying about hearsay. Epictetus suggested countering negativity with positivity or silence, which can break and redirect unproductive communication. In the face of false accusations, silence shows respect and faith in the truth. Consider the importance of waiting to respond to rumors until the storm has passed. Silence can be a way to protect yourself and show commitment to Stoic principles that lead to a peaceful and prosperous life. 5. Dealing with loss. Loss is a common human experience that often leaves a void filled with sadness. Stoicism offers a unique way to deal with grief. C.S. Lewis, writing about his grief after losing his wife, said, "The pain I feel now is the happiness I once had." Stoics believe that experiences are part of the natural flow of life, where loss and love go together. Seneca noticed, "The day we last fear is only the birthday of eternity." How might your response to loss change if you see it as a transition rather than an end? After her death, Lewis did not fill the silence with distractions. Instead, he delved into his own thoughts, reflecting the Stoic belief that hardship can foster personal growth. Her journey through grief showed how keeping a calm mind can help deal with deep emotional pain. Silence after a loss isn't about hiding. It's about giving yourself time to reflect and heal. How have you dealt with losses in the past? Could the Stoic practice of reflective silence help you in times of grief to come? This method can improve your healing and the healing of those around you. 6. Navigating ignorance with Stoic grace. Meeting someone who speaks convincingly despite their ignorance can be frustrating. However, this is a great opportunity to practice patience and grace. Galileo faced fierce opposition for his heliocentric theory, but often chose silence over confrontation. Stoicism teaches us to control our reactions, not the actions of others. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not over external events." Consider this perspective the next time you meet someone who is wrong but sure. Galileo's silence was not weakness, but a sign of his honesty, because knowing the truth is strong in itself. This approach aligns with the Stoic ideals of focusing on one's own actions and accepting that the beliefs of others are beyond one's control. Practicing patience and understanding even in frustrating situations promotes a peaceful and successful life. Consider how silence can be a graceful response to ignorance in your life. How could this method improve your relationships and well-being? Galileo's story inspires the practice of Stoic silence, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for inner peace and personal growth. 7. Handling insults with Stoic wisdom. Epictetus once said, "When someone manages to provoke you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." That suggests a profound way to deal with insults. Shut up. Choosing silence over conflict when you are offended allows you to remain calm. Gandhi faced insults and opposition, but responded with silence and understanding, often spreading hostility and gaining public support for his cause. How can a similar attitude change your communication? By fighting back after being hurt, you give yourself the space to act purposefully, not impulsively. This practice not only keeps you calm, but also shows leadership and maturity. Marcus Aurelius pointed out that the consequences of anger are often worse than its causes. Consider how deep silence can change your life. Can it lead to a more successful and peaceful existence? Consider how your actions may affect others in resolving the conflict. Remaining silent in the face of insults is consistent with Stoic principles, turning potential arguments into moments of personal growth and strength. We have traveled through powerful moments to embrace silence, from dealing with criticism to dealing with loss. Marcus Aurelius said, "Do not waste your time debating what a good man should be, but be one." In the spirit of his words, let us exercise the profound power found in silence, choosing when to speak and when to listen. It helps us to live a calm, happy, and kind life. Apply these Stoic principles to your everyday conversations and see how thoughtful silence can improve your life. If you found this discussion meaningful, please like, comment, and share these ideas. If you are new, subscribe to more Stoic classes to help you grow. Until the next few hours, be Stoic. Unfortunately, in our busy world of constant noise and talk, the art of silence is lost. But what if the times we choose not to speak are just as powerful as the times we do speak? How often do we stop to think about what our silence means? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches self-control through reason and emotional strength, offers an excellent way to learn to speak. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, said, "It is better to stumble with the feet than with the tongue." This wise saying raises a simple question. How many times have we regretted saying things in haste or anger? Stoicism doesn't just tell us what not to do. It encourages us to use silence as a tool for growth and peace. Imagine facing life's challenges with the calm assurance that your silence speaks louder than words ever could. Stoic philosophy teaches that silence is not simply the absence of speech, but a deeply considered response. It is an active and powerful force that can smooth out differences, protect us from harm, and help us understand. But when exactly should we embrace silence? Together, we explore 7 key situations where choosing silence is not only wise, but life-changing. As you delve into these lessons, consider how practicing Stoic silence can transform your interactions with others and improve your calmness. 1. When you are criticized unfairly. According to Stoic philosophy, unfair criticism is a unique opportunity to become stronger and show honesty. Marcus Aurelius once said, "When something outside of you bothers you, it's not the thing that hurts you, but how you think about it." This insight suggests that when it comes to criticism, it's not the criticism itself that bothers us, but how we experience and respond to it. Imagine that you are managing a project at work and you face harsh criticism from your boss. A Stoic response would be to calmly evaluate feedback, find useful insights, and ignore negative information that is not based on facts. Epictetus suggested that this approach not only preserves your peace, but also nurtures your professional honor. Instead of reacting defensively, let the quality of your work speak for itself. Not reacting to unfair criticism is a strategic move to focus on what we can control: reactions and attitudes. This quiet strength can turn a potential conflict into a demonstration of personal flexibility and philosophical commitment. By incorporating Stoic principles into our daily lives, especially when unfairly criticized, we align ourselves with a philosophy that values strength of character over the fleeting approval of others. It promotes personal growth and inspires others to do the same. 2. Shut up in the middle of bragging. Imagine you're at a networking event where a coworker is bragging about his recent progress. The desire to counter their arrogance with one's own achievements may be strong, but Stoicism teaches self-control. In such moments, silence helps keep peace and allows others to reveal their true nature through their words. This way you save your energy for more meaningful conversations. Silence in this context is not passivity, but strategic wisdom that reflects knowledge and confidence. Seneca suggested that responding to praise with actions rather than words is more effective. By quietly presenting your accomplishments, you show a deep self-confidence that doesn't depend on external validation. Embracing Stoic stillness in the midst of pride allows you to live a life of inner contentment instead of competition. It creates an environment where you can develop calmly and successfully based on true self-esteem. Reflect on this lesson and think about how quiet faith can improve your life and your relationships. 3. Dealing with anger. Anger can feel like a wild storm that sweeps away all sanity and peace. But in the midst of this storm, Stoic philosophy offers a safe harbor, a moment of silence that helps us deal with strong emotions. Epictetus advised to be silent most of the time and to speak only when necessary. Imagine a day at work when a colleague's mistake causes you to work hours of extra work. Your first instinct may be to get angry. But what if you chose silence instead? If you don't react angrily, you give yourself time to think about the situation more objectively. This pause can prevent the conflict from escalating and lead to constructive solutions instead of heated arguments. How often has reacting quickly in anger led to regret? What would be different if you calmed down for a moment before speaking? Marcus Aurelius advised us to consider how much worse the consequences of anger are than those who provoked us to anger. Using silence when angry is not about hiding your feelings. It means choosing the answer that works best for you. This practice improves your peace and leads to better relationships and a more successful life. Remember that silence can be your sanctuary where wisdom reigns. 4. Staying silent amid unfounded rumors.